As we've moved forward into our first complete Laserworks job, where we create a simple job from scratch with Laserworks, let me reiterate one more time. Laserworks is a graphical interface which is like a print driver. Print drivers will go File, Print, analyze whatever we're sending down. In fact, let me cancel it from there, and then boom, you just select your Laserworks print driver and you go over. That to me is not as efficient as just hitting the graphical interface tab that brings up the full graphical interface. And as we get into the things that Laserworks will do, you can see it does everything a print driver will do plus more. That's why I refer to it as a print driver on steroids. Now, remember, if you're doing photographs, EngraveLab is the way to go. You can use PhotoGrave, but it is not as user-friendly and it's not as adjustable as PhotoLaser Plus that they have, and which you'll get into, and you'll see a video on that. Now, the other thing is we have full video courses for that, as well as for the CorelDraw, as we said before, and we do that training either PC to PC or on site when we install the laser. So go into here. I'm gonna actually shut down Laserworks, and I'm going to minimize the screen, and I'm going to open up the Laserworks icon showing that it's for Boss Laser. Now this is your work palette where I'm wiggling. So it absolutely, and this is the top right corner of your screen, noticing that it's going the same as we do with the other ones. I can change it if I need to change that reference point if I need to. One of the things you want to do when you go in is you want to click on file parameters, and you want to make sure your DXF is in inches. I usually make this 1,000 just for precision. And then you want to go into here, and this is where you can control your reference point. So if I click close now, that'll be, and I click here and just draw a box, notice that it's in the top right left corner. Go back here where I like it, top right corner. So I want you to notice that the box came in full because I haven't set my parameters up yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to palette and say no, and then I'm going to go to just double click on one of them. We'll go here to parameter. I'm going to save it as my default. Save as default over the top. Now all those parameters will come up automatically. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go File and New, and then I'm going to click on my text tool, and nothing happens until I click here. And then notice I brought in numbers the last time I used it. So I'm going to go in there and just type Boss Laser. I can control my size here, and I can control my font, but I also want you to notice I can use single line fonts. I don't have to use TrueType fonts. So if you're doing something very, very small, you can do it. You can also input variable text in here and create some of your spacing. So that drops on the screen. And then, like I say, I will center it. I will then draw me a box. Click, click, hold, and draw. And the box draws in the last color I used, which was black. And now I change to red, and it automatically goes to cut because I got cut set up as a red. And if I had blue there, it would say cut, but it would say no output. Then all I would do is download, and I downloaded my first job. What will happen is, at that point, is you'll go over, you'll see on your pin the word on your pennant of your laser file. Click on File, find your job. Remember, again, never send anything over you haven't saved. So it comes over blank, it'll just come over as default. I like to save it ahead of time. And then draw it up. Remember, when you're saving, you can't use any symbols, you can't use more than 8 characters. It's a limitation of the optimizer. All optimizers have this issue. And then click download, and you'll see the laser over there. Always make sure you focus before you do it. Make sure you set your origin point, so the origin point here coordinates to the green square. So you drag it out to the top left corner, click it, Boom. Some of you will ask about positioning tables. The cutting vector table that came with it can be made into a positioning table, and there's an entire page on how to do it. There's even an annex in the back of how to do it. Those of you that want to get into high precision, American Data Plates has made a high-tech positioning table